Since October 7th, far-right activists have used Israel's war on Gaza to grow their following by millions. These characters, ranging from Andrew Tate all the way to Jackson Hinkle, represent a new growing far-right celebrity culture that is ridden off the backs of the suffering of the Gazan people. Also, please consider donating to a Palestinian family in need, links in my bio. While most of the mainstream electoral far-right has found common cause in the same far-right nationalist cause as Viktor Orban's Likud party, this has not gone over well with the far-right that just overtly is anti-Semitic and believes in conspiracy theories. And since October 7th, many of them have reinvented themselves as pro-Palestine advocates, including MMA fighter and far-right activist Jake Shields. Mahmoud Nawaja, the BDS movement general coordinator, said that these far-right agitators have in the past spread explicitly anti-Semitic, homophobic, and white supremacist content, but since October 7th pivoted to almost exclusively posting content about Gaza. They are not our allies. Racism of all kinds has no place in our struggle for liberation. And who are these influencers benefiting from Palestinian suffering? Well, we have Jackson Hinkle. This guy is the MAGA communist who wants a combination of Marxist-Leninism and Trumpism. He primarily and near exclusively only posts praising Russia and Vladimir Putin prior to October 7, 2023. Jackson admits to only posting for the clout. Quote, I do everything for the clout. You'll never see me doing something not for the clout. And you bet we have a video.
I did it for the clout. I do everything for the clout. You will never see me do something not for the clout. That's the only way I operate. That is the only way I operate. That is the only way I
Hinkle disputes the label of far-right, but he rails against woke degeneracy and woke Nazism, claiming that capitalism today aims to mandate, and I quote, universal homosexuality on the rest of the world. After October 7th, Hinkle began posting a ton of pro-Palestine content, but also telling his readers to, quote, subscribe to my X Premium for $3 to support my work exposing Zionist lies. For Jackson's efforts since October 7th, he has increased his following by 2.2 million people, more than 600% more than he had at the beginning of the war, only 417,000 in October of last year. Another major influencer is Anastasia Maria Lupus. She grows to fame online through the COVID pandemic as a conspiracy theorist about the virus. She has managed to grow her account from around 600,000 to 1.2 million since October. Her anti-Semitism is so extreme that even Jackson Hinkle calls it out. She also is a VIP guest at Nick Fuentes' America First Political Action Conference, the quote, white nationalist alternative to the Conservative Political Action Conference, or CPAC. And you can't leave out Jake Shields, of course, who has accrued 686,000 followers by publishing content mostly focusing on Gaza. He focuses on the idea that Jewish people are in particular anti-white in his idea. Or wild takes like this one. And remember, they're all making money off of it. They all have X Premium monthly subscriptions for extra content. Jackson Hinkle claimed recently that he was making around $550 a month from his X Premium account. Think about that. He's using the horrible images of Palestinian children to profit for his personal social media following. These influencers have been dubbed Gaza chasers, and I think that is one of the most appropriate ways to phrase it. Another account, Censored Man, focused almost entirely on pro-Andrew Tate content prior to October 7th, including trying to tie the Palestinian struggle to the Tate brothers. If you're not aware, the Tate brothers are currently on trial in Romania for human trafficking. But there are so many of these influencers like Suleiman Ahmad, or Andrew Tate himself, who, keep in mind, never ever tweeted about Palestine, Gaza, or Israel before October 7th. This obviously creates problems for pro-Palestine activists who are regularly having to face accusations of anti-Semitism from pro-Israeli activists. And it is terrible to have the presence of the far right, even digitally, as a major concern that is getting prominence, to the point that even people like Jackson Hinkle are speaking at the UN. And what are these guys talking about today, right now? Trump assassination conspiracy theories, and promoting their talks with literal neo-Nazis. As we focus on ending the genocide, it's important that we promote leaders and content that upholds the dignity of all human beings. Thank you.